Is it scarier to be seen by the people you know, or to not be seen at all? Growing up, I was wallpaper. No one paid attention to me in either a good or a bad way. In school, I would go in, do my work, keep my head down, and go home. I never tried to draw attention to myself, so no one really cared about my presence. The reason I was wallpaper was because I was so scared to be seen. To put myself out there gave the possibility to be ignored, disliked, or laughed at, and I didn't want any of those. Even when a decision needed to be made, my opinion was never heard, so I stopped giving it. I got so comfortable being a pushover and forgotten. But what now? I've come to realize that being seen is scary. It is terrifying having people watch you, care for you, love you. It's scary because it can all be taken away. But is not being seen scarier? Never having people understand you, never letting anyone else get to know the real you. It kind of makes me feel like a loner. I'm best when I'm alone because I don't have to hide from myself. I'm not scared that I'll ignore myself, reject myself. But it keeps me isolated. It prevents me from making friends, building connections. Never in my life have I felt seen by one person. I have some relationships, but I don't think that I'm fully understood by another human being. It kind of feels like having relationships where there's a feeling of emptiness, and that emptiness is the missing piece that is being seen. It's kind of hard to describe, but imagine that feeling you get when you're saying goodbye to your friends after you've hung out all day, and you miss that happiness of your time together. But instead of being at the end of the night, it comes and goes throughout the time that you're together. It's strange how much easier it is for me to show people that I don't know, put myself out there online to strangers, instead of the people that I do know in my real life. It just seems easier. When you're in a crowd performing, giving a speech to a bunch of strangers, it feels a little bit less nerve-wracking knowing that you don't know any of these people and that you'll never see them, instead of you're gonna have to talk to them after the show and you're gonna have to discuss how that speech just went. That's kind of how I look at presentations in my class. I hate giving presentations in my classes so much because they know me. I present to basically the same people every single time, and that's nerve-wracking. But if I don't know anyone in the class, it feels a little bit better because I know that they don't even know who I am. I think about how I'm perceived often. In many ways, people in my life don't really know who I am because I don't let anyone in. For example, no one really knows that I like to sing because I'm shy about it. It's not like I want to become a singer because I don't have that kind of voice and I'm also tone deaf, but it makes me uncomfortable telling people that I even like singing. When I'm in the car with my friends and they are singing, I still don't sing because I'm scared. Or no one in my life really knows that I like making videos or that I'm interested in cinematography. I've got so comfortable with keeping my opinions and interests to myself since I don't want people to disagree or discount how I feel. To me, and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it when you lie. I hate the way you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around. The fact that you didn't call. You can imagine how many friends I have with that mindset. I think I've come to realize that I'm more scared to never be seen because I've gone my whole life not being seen. And it's safe, it's comforting, it's lonely. And I'm okay with it, but I feel as if life has so much more to offer if I was seen. That's also scary, but here we go. Especially for me, I love making videos. At first, I was so anxious that people I knew would see my videos and think that it was cringy, that I was weird or some other negative thought because that's my negative flawed thinking. But once I started posting videos and no one was watching, I thought, which was worse? No one watching the videos I made, or everyone, including people I knew, watched the videos? Both are terrifying. But which is worse? To be seen or not to be seen? See you on the big screen.